What's up, everybody? This is Brizzo, and you're watching Legendary Hard Difficulty Walkthrough. This is Episode 8, Endings and Betrayals, Part 2. This walkthrough is for CallKings.com and NextGenWalkthroughs.com. So, once you bypass, for the millionth time this game, you're going to make your way inside and you're going to fight two Minotaurs at the same time with no aniform device, which is actually a lot easier than it sounds. What you want to do is pull out your rocket launcher, because these guys are going to come out from your left and from your right. So pull out your rocket launcher and just unload your rocket on the first one here. Switch to your machine gun and then just grenade and Molotov the fuck out of the one that's charging you. There's tons of ammo lying around. There's no animus, but there's also a grenade box that if you just keep going around in circles around this thing in the center, you'll walk over a couple times. So just keep grenading these guys, Molotoving them, and unloading on them with your machine gun, and these guys will go down before you know it. When they get too close, sprint away. When you have to reload, sprint away and do it. Hopefully you'll be reloading before they get down on all fours and really start to charge you. But other than that, I mean, there's really nothing to this part. Matter of fact, I survived most of this fight without even taking any damage, and the only reason I did was because I backed myself into like a couch or something and I couldn't move. Don't get too cocky once you've killed these guys, because there's an elevator that's going to open up with about 4 Black Order soldiers in it, so I made sure to try and position myself to where it would be. As soon as this second achievement pops up here, just aim down your sights into this elevator and just unload. Don't even worry about aiming, just unload everything you've got into this thing. So it sucks to take down these two Minotaurs and then have to get taken out by one little shit guy and his stupid weapon. So, now that these guys are down, swap out your empty rocket launcher and your light machine gun for shotgun and assault rifle. That's going to be our combo for the rest of the game. Walk over the grenade box also and pick up any grenades that you can get. And then head into the elevator, and it's going to be a whole bunch of scripted events happening. We're going to watch as your guys are assaulting the compound and stuff. So, on an unrelated note, now that I have a second to talk about something else, I'm not quite sure what my next walkthrough is going to be. I was planning on doing Explosion Man 2-player co-op run-through with all the cakes, which I'm probably going to end up doing, but that one's going to take a really long time to coordinate a time for myself and my brother to do that. So, any other game to be done, I'm not really sure what I want to do. I was thinking about Fear 2, but there's like 400 Fear 2 walkthroughs already. I've been thinking about maybe Fear 1. Doing achievement runs on hard difficulty, picking up all the boosters, all the audio logs, the laptops, beating it on extreme, beating it only firing less than 350 bullets, beating it without doing slow-mo. I mean, it's up to you guys. Just email me at br1zzo@reviewcats.com with your request. I mean, I'm willing to pretty much run through any game I've already beaten to play. I mean, doing this walkthrough stuff is kind of a bitch, but it's actually pretty fun. And not too many people are watching these, but I've been getting a lot of positive feedback from some people, so it's nice. I think I'll continue making these. It's just a matter of, me figuring out which games I want to do. I only picked this one because it's obscure, and I know lots of people have been having trouble beating it on hard. Like, I've read forums where people have been having a bitch of a time trying to beat this game on hard. So I figured, I'd pop my walkthrough guide cherry on this game. So, back to the game. Now when you're coming down here, you want to make sure that you're always looking down your scope, because there's two guys hiding behind that pole over there. I can see one of them, and he's the regular guy, but there's a heavily armored guy there with a light machine gun, and when I came up here the first time, he cut me to shreds. I don't know if you guys are paying attention. You saw the edit I made in the elevator, and he was the one who cut me down. And look, he just took down half my health with only 3 bullets. So try and get him to come out if you can. If not, you know, do what I did. I ended up having to creep around here and pop shots into him. When I first played through this on hard, one of these guys ended up cutting me down to shreds like 3 different times, and it was a real pain in the ass because that heavy machine gun in their hands does tons of fucking damage. It's ridiculous. Plus, he's got all kinds of armor. And when they're done, loot all their ammo and stuff, and there's a panel for you to bypass to get into the next section, where you guys get to watch me do my second set of grenade fails for the game.
Show no mercy. Kill all intruders. Keep fighting and keep pushing.
Alright, when you get in here, there's going to be guys on the right shooting guys on the left. And when I say guys on the left, they're shooting fire demons. So the ones who are posing the most risk to you right now are the Blackwater soldiers on the right side. And once they're taken out, take out the fire demons. And then you're going to make your way around where well, you'll see it in a second. So once it's clear here, and it does get clear, this game actually does have a limited amount of enemies right now. Suck up the Animus and walk around to the right. Okay. And once you get through here, when I finally get there, sprint to this desk over here and crouch. That plane that's outside is going to continually fire on you, and then it's going to be chased off by your boys are going to show up in a vehicle of their own that you can hear them firing at them, which is knocking them out. And don't move until you see your guys. Yeah, there they are. And a bunch of them are going to rappel in through the window and assist you through this next part. So a couple guys are going to run at you from down here, which isn't too bad because you guys are going to be drawing their fire as well as yourself. So just, you know, again, a million times, just take your time and pick them off. Okay. Now, when you make it to this corner, it's a good idea to get a grenade around it, and then detonate the grenade as fast as you can, because there's going to be about 3 or 4 guys, and one of them is a flamethrower. But don't do like I did, and throw it off this corner twice. What you actually want to do is get it around the corner, like that. You want to try and stay away from this flamethrower guy, which actually just stood there and just kept shooting his flamethrower like an asshole. So he allowed me to suck up this Animus and then pull out my assault rifle and just pick him off. And once these guys are dead, there's an open elevator at the end that you're gonna ride up into the roof, and that'll be in the next part. I'll see you there.